Hello world. This is Crafting Barbecue, new barbecue channel here on YouTube. Just wanted to make this video first before I put my first cook up. I'm a normal guy. I work a 9 to 5 just like every single other person, so I'm not an acclaimed chef. I don't claim to be a great barbecue mind or anything like that. I do this in my spare time. I've always enjoyed cooking. As I've gotten older, I've enjoyed grilling and smoking a lot more. My first smoker was an electric smoker about 5-6 years ago, and I thought I was great at it, and I was terrible. I didn't realize that until recently. About 6 months ago or so, I actually got my first rec tech, and the dog's jumping now, so she must have to go outside. She can wait a minute. Beyond that, I got my first smoker, which was a rec tech 340. I moved here about 7 months ago. Got my first smoker about 5 months ago. Rec Tech 340, it's a pellet smoker. I'll give you guys a look here in a minute at that. And then over Christmas, I got the RTB 380. That replaces my gas grill for really grilling. So you'll see a mixture of smoking and grilling here. One thing I'll just go ahead and let everybody know, I'm from North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina specifically, and now live here in the Triangle. When I say barbecue, I'm speaking it as a noun. It's not a verb around here. Barbecue is something that you eat. It's not something that you do. If we're getting together and having a party and eating, we're grilling. So I don't mean to offend anybody if I say that, but when I say barbecue, you're probably going to see sausage. You're probably going to see brisket. You're going to see ribs. You're going to see pork butt, et cetera, et cetera. And on the grill, I'll do some things like steaks, chicken wings, burgers, and a variety of other things too. But those are more quick things that we'll do on the 380 rather than the 340. So I just wanted to give you some overview of who I am and kind of what you'll expect to see here. I'm going to kind of show you some of my tools here to begin with that you'll see a lot, and then we'll go outside and check out the grills, excuse me. All right, can't wait to see you. Smoke on. Alrighty, so this is kind of what I use. Depending on what I'm cooking, I use either all of these or some of these. I at least use a couple of these. The number one thing that I will always use and I would recommend getting immediately is some type of internal kind of wireless thermometer. It's really helpful to be able to check your temperatures. It's one of those things where sometimes, and I'll get to this in a second, your other probes aren't as accurate as you think they may be, or they may be stuck too far or not far enough in the meat. So I would definitely recommend getting that. This is a probe, just a normal one that connects to the rec tech. It's fine. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you may accidentally stick it too far in the meat. Sometimes it's not far enough. So it's a good baseline for you to keep. I don't have a lot of light where my 340 is. So I bought these for about 10-15 bucks off Amazon. They fit in this little case right here. They're powered by battery and they are magnetic, so they work perfect. Next is another type of thermometer. These are the meter thermometers. This is the block. I just got this about a week ago. I've had a little bit of issue recently with connectivity just because of where the block has to be. So this will be my first large cook on them. I'll probably do a review on this down the line, but it is actually very cool. You can actually they're wireless completely, so there's no wires whatsoever. You can keep up with it with an app on your phone. It has the potential to be really good. My first cook the other night, and it's probably user error on my part, but I think I had the block too far away from the grill. But we'll see how that goes tonight. I've kind of done some tests today and think that I've kind of got it going. So we'll see tonight. And then finally, get yourself a set of gloves. It doesn't really matter. I think I got these for 20 bucks. They're actually good up to 750 degrees. So it's great if you have to pull a brisket or ribs or pork butt or any large piece of meat off the grill that probably isn't good with a fork or tongs. So this is actually everything I'll use. Depending on the cook, if it's a smaller cook, it may just be, thermometer. Obviously don't use the lights during the daytime or the gloves at every cook, but did want to show you this. All right, so this is my RT340. Really enjoy it so far. For those of you that aren't familiar, this is a pellet grill. Very similar, you probably have heard of Traeger. In my research, I had thought about going with Traeger, but did some more research and figured that I'd actually think I'd prefer Rectech better. Didn't really want to get a huge grill because it's just me and my wife currently. We may have a few friends over, but it's really solidly well built. As you can see in the inside, it's 340 square inches. I've done a 16-pound brisket on there, a couple pork butts, ton of chicken wings. Actually bought the shelf online. Down there comes with it. But the way it works is, for those that don't know, right here is the hopper, and the hopper contains these pellets. If I can get it open here. And these pellets, it looks like rabbit food, they actually feed down into it once you plug it in and actually start it up. And it is electric. So I've got a power cord there that's running over there to my closest outlet. So that's how it powers up, and it ignites, and then the wood kind of goes from there and works from there. The good thing about it is, I can turn it on real briefly, and you can control this with your phone as well. But if you turn it on, my set point that I had last time was 280. My cook tonight that I do with my pork butt will probably be 225. And the good thing about this is, and see, I actually just got a notification on my phone. The good thing about this is, here's your set point, what your actual grill temperature is. And whenever you do want to run your probes, it'll actually tell you the degrees of your meat right here. Okay, and it runs right through that little hole there into the meat. So it's actually really nice. The good thing about these Rectech grills are they're very precise, and they go by 5-degree increments. And every time I actually bump it up, I'm getting a notification. So it really is a cool, kind of brings you into the modern part of smoking and grilling. I'm one of those people, I respect the hell out of people that can sit at an offset all day long. And continue doing that, and I get it. I mean, I know it's part of the experience, but I like being able to do this while I work, if I'm working from home, or at the same time if I'm coming home, I can fire up the grill, control everything, get app notifications if I'm sleeping, and I don't have to worry about it going all night and having to keep stoking a fire. So here's the 340. I'll walk down here. I'm not going to take my cover off because it is raining out here, sprinkling. You'll see this throughout the time, but here's my bullseye. I kind of do the same thing here, run a wire, electric cord out here. This will be where we'll be grilling more than anything. A lot of people smoke on their bullseye. I do not do that because I've got the 340. Now, if I'm ever doing a large smoke, I may do that and the bullseye at the same time. But for the most part, I'll be grilling here and I'll be smoking over here with the bullseye, with the 340. So yeah, that's kind of the setup for me out here. Got a nice little seating area there, and it should be an actual good setup for the future as well. So this is the end of this video. I just wanted to let you guys get to know me, kind of see our setup, kind of what you can expect from the channel, and we will go from there. Smoke on.